Okay, in this video I'm going to talk about the question number 14 of your textbook at page number 759. And in this video, what is the difference in this question from the last two videos, and how we are going to solve it out. Okay, so let's start working. And this is your question: 2x plus 5y equals to 1. That is going to be the equation 1, and this is going to be the equation 2. Okay, now I always prefer the equation in which x and y doesn't contain any number. Like in this equation, x is containing 2y, so that method become bit difficult, means like calculation wise, in comparison to the variable which doesn't have any number. Like over here this x is not having, so I am going to choose this equation to write x in terms of y or y in terms of x. I have taken equation 2 first. Negative x plus 6y is equals to 8. Over here what I am going to do, in the last three videos I have written y in terms of x. Now I am going to write x in terms of x in terms of y. Okay, if I am saying x in terms of y, means x I am going to keep it over here, and the y term which is present over here, that is I am going to shift to the right side. Okay, so I am going to subtract 6y on both sides, so subtract it. Now what is left? Negative x equals to 8 minus 6y. Okay, over here this is negative x. To make it positive I am going to divide by negative 1, so I have divided each term. This negative is cancelled, x, and over here this is positive and this negative, so negative 8, and this negative times negative is going to be positive 6y. So this is the equation I have written, x in terms of y, because on the left side you can see x and the right side you can see in terms of y. So this is, I have written x in terms of y. Okay, in the last three videos I have done y in terms of x. So either you write x in terms of y or y in terms of x. That is not going to be make any difference in the answer or in the procedure. Okay, only the little difference, instead of keeping the plug in the value of y, I am going to keep it this time the value of x, because x I have written in terms of y, so I am going to plug in the value of x. And this value in which equation I need to plug in, because I have started with equation 2, so I need to plug in equation 1. So I am going to write now equation 1, and that equation is 2x plus 5y is equals to 1. Now I am going to plug in the value of x. So 2x place is negative 8 plus 6y plus 5y will remain same, equals to 1. Now I need to open this parenthesis, so 2 get distributed on 8 and also on 6y. So 2 times negative 8 is going to be negative 16. 2 times 6 is going to be 12y plus 5y is equals to 1. Okay, now negative 16 plus 12y plus 5y is going to be 17y equals to 1. Now to shift this negative 16, what I need to do, I need to add positive 16 on both sides. This is cancel out. This is 17y equals to plus 1 and plus 16, 17. Now to remove this 17, what I need to do, I need to divide both sides. Okay, alright, divided, so y value is 1. Okay, now this y value I need to plug in either of the equation, either equation 1 or equation 2. So that's your choice. I am going to choose equation 1. Okay, so I have taken equation 1 to plug in the value of y which you got right now, and the y value you got, that is y equals to 1. And I am going to take equation 1, that is equation 1 is 2x plus 5y equals to 1, and in this I am going to plug in the value of y. Okay, alright. Okay, now to remove this 5, what I need to do, I need to subtract 5 on both sides. Subtract it, so this is cancel out. 2x equals to negative 4. Okay, to remove 2 I need to divide on both sides by 2, so this 2 and this 2 is cancel out. X equals to negative 2, so the x value is negative 2 and y value is 1. So the solution set is going to be x comma y, and x value is negative 2 and y value is 1. So this is going to be your answer. So this way you have seen, like how you can do. I prefer for writing x in terms of y or y in terms of x, in which the x and y doesn't contain any number in front of that, and it becomes easy, quite easy calculation wise, and you can save your time in calculation. Okay, so you can prefer, because accuracy is must in when you are doing or attempting any question, to keep the accuracy, and we prefer to find out the way where our mistake could be minimum. So I have taken this. Otherwise, if you are perfect and you used to keep practicing the question in the different ways, so for you, and it could not be difficult, for me it could not be difficult. So we need to keep practicing, and practice makes the man ultimately perfect. And if you are a bit doubtful, prefer the method which you can come out with the correct solution. Okay, thank you. We'll see more videos on the substitution method and more questions.